facetious. Do people listen to the radio? I don't ever stream my music. I don't get my music from the radio. So are people really Howard? Like, are people really even listening to the radio like that anymore? Radio seems to me like a dying industry. Like, people are not really listening to the radio. So how does it count so much? Like, how does that impact so much? I feel like people are streaming more than they're listening to the radio.
Well,
I have to disagree with him on right there. New York City, we listen to the radio. We have dope DJs in New York City, so we listen to the radio. Funk Flex, Smooth Ski, Spazzo, we Drew Ski, Clue. We have all those dope DJs, so we listen to the radio in New York City. Major cities, especially when summertime come, major cities that's bumping, listen to the radio in their car. You're bugging.
I mean, I would only be able to guess that, right? I live in New York, so I'm hardly ever in a car. But regardless of whether or not people are actually listening to the radio, the figures for radio and how much that count towards billboards, that is public information. So when I just want to say, when the Barbs or any fan base says radio play this, radio play that, it's not a conspiracy. The numbers are there. Adele had 89.1 million streams for radio, and that counted to 91% of her points on Billboard. And I'm using her because she's the biggest example of that, but Justin Bieber, piss poor sales, piss poor streams, 70 million streams coming from the radio, keeping him there. But we've seen this before, Justin Bieber. You know, he was horrible. But why was it still on the radio? I mean, why was it still on the charts in the top 5 for as long as it is? Because of the radio deals. Now, Nicki not debuting at number 1. We want that for Nicki, the Barbs, because, like, you know, she's our queen. We want that for her. But I deal with number 2. What bothers me is the fact that these fans, they really come together. They buy this woman's music. Any person who puts money out of their pocket on top of the paid subscription that all of the Barbs have and all the other fan bases have, they put it towards these people's careers. Luckily, it goes straight into her pocket, which is why Nicki is the most financially successful female rapper. And at the end of the day, people care about money, so our queen's going to be good. But
let's see what Amon just posted on this screen right here. Let me turn it to the side if I can make it bigger. Because I believe he just posted the shirt that Eva was talking about. Nicki Minaj featuring the baby. Do we have a problem? She definitely was selling t-shirts. That's definitely a t-shirt to me. That's definitely merch. That requires his merch. So it is what it is. She definitely was selling merch. So let's keep listening.
You know, it is really disheartening. And I can just say, the last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to repeat myself. I was glad to wake up in the morning and have Nicki say something. Because it's really disheartening when you put all of this hard work in, knowing that the radio is going to keep blocking. And there's songs with artists who don't even write their music, who do not deserve to be in the top 10. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Yes.
He made sense.
They're talking about radio playlisting and all this. Honey, Encanto was not on no radio. It was bots. I'm confused as what radio station was Encanto being played on. I just want to know that. Y'all got beat by a Disney song. The points were really low. The points were really, really low. Name a radio station Encanto was played on. Since you guys are saying radio play, like Encanto was not played on no damn radio. Y'all could have easily beat them. It's a fact. The problem is Nicki fought for streaming, and now it's coming back to bite her because she can't keep up with the streaming. This is why she worked with the Little Baby, because Little Baby devours streaming. But not a lot of Little Baby fans are Nicki fans. That's the problem.
Eva's right about that, too. Got to give her that. She's right. I understand why she hooked up with Little Baby, because Little Baby does numbers. But, like, I just looked at my analytics. Me and Amon have the same watches. We have the same viewers. Y'all view both of us. Our subscriber base is the same subscriber base. You understand what I'm saying so far? He's the only one with my subscriber base that I seen today. I seen that tonight. I was looking at my analytics before I did this video. But she's right. I understand. You have to have they have somewhat of the same fan base. Like, I like both of them, but they trying to put Nicki in a pop category for they can get out of rap category, I feel like. But she wants to dominate that. She's a rapper that writes her own music. So it is what it is. So I feel where she's coming. I feel where everybody's coming from.
So, how did y'all get beat by a Disney song that doesn't get radio play?
But it still have more radio plays according to Billboard more than Nicki song. So whether radio was playing that song or not, according to Billboard that you guys look at so much, and y'all rejoicing that Nicki didn't go number one, it clearly says that it has, I think, 6 million radio plays and Nicki has 4. I mean, it's not that much of a difference, but it still have more. So I don't know how it's number one, but it's number one somehow. Because people, again, radio is the biggest part, but streaming is another part too. So the barbs need to do better in streaming. I mean, nobody's taking away
So
that
take
from
your L.
anybody.
Instead of focusing on buying, you should have been streaming. Just take the L. It's fine.
Oh,
but
no,
number two is not a bad
I have
L.
to say something. I said something I went to listen very carefully, Ava. No, we will stream, but I'm not going to not buy. And I don't think any fan base, not just Nicki Minaj's fan base, even Cardi B's fan base, everyone's fan base, stream, because if you want chart positions, do that, but do not incentivize not buying for your artist. That is how artists are big one day, but because they're in 360s and they don't like their music, that is how they may.
Other tissues can cause a sore red nose.
Yeah. So you see how this conversation is going. So like I said, go over there to the Amar Wiggins show. Look at the whole live. It was very entertaining. Congratulations to Amar. And he don't met up with Kanye. He met up with Kanye's ex-girlfriend. Amber Rose, Jason Lee, Cardi B, Offset, the Migos. He done met up with everybody, child, since he done clicked up in Hollywood. I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's doing what he wants to do. I'm happy he's having these conversations on his platform, because I would like to hear people's views when it comes to like music and stuff like that. But yeah, this conversation really got heated. Y'all should really go over there to the Amon Wiggins show and check the whole thing out, because it was lit. But a lot of people had points. It is what it is. She got to put in the work. But the way she was ranting in the earlier live that we was listening to, no, I don't like that. But give your opinion in the comment section. My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Talk to me in the comment section. I'll talk to you right back. Later, YouTube.